Hi. I hope nyinyi wote mko sawa. So I'm going to share a few things because I know most of you all have gone through the training and at least you have an idea of what it means to work as a VA. So I'm going to talk about a few things which I know you are going to help you as you start your journey as a VA. So among the things that I listed, we are going to discuss include how to build your authority online, how to choose your niche, how to package yourself, and yeah, those are some of the things that I'm going to talk about. And those who have not joined, maybe they'll find us later. So for now, I'll just focus on those areas. So we will start with that one there. I'm going to share something with you so that you can see everything. There are several niches that you can pursue as a VA, from online business management, because that's where you find most people referring themselves as OBM, online business management, or online business manager. So when you stop becoming a VA, you start becoming an OBM. An OBM, you help manage a client's help desk, respond to customer service. You're like a virtual assistant, except that you have now grown into a different level. It's like upgrading to another level. So as an online business manager, you are managing someone's business. So there's several niches that you can focus on as a VA. So you're not going to be limited to doing email management, research, offering the services like landing pages. There are different things from social media marketing to graphic web design, internet marketing. Those are just to mention but a few. So I'm going to discuss some of those, and I think I just highlighted 5 of them. So I'm going to try and discuss those one a bit into details so that you may see what you're going to pick or what you want to decide and handle. I'm also going to discuss into detail how to price yourself, because I've realized that's where the problem is. Most people don't know what to package or what to tell the client about what they are offering. You start panicking, and as I mentioned earlier, before you tell a client that this is what I'm offering or this is my price for setting up a landing page, ensure that you know the budget of the client, because in most situations you find that you are underjudging yourself without knowing. The best thing to do when a client comes asking you how much you're charging for a certain service, ensure you ask your client what is his budget, because you may realize the client was paying a certain VA $200, and you here thinking that maybe you have overcharged him, and you realize he accepted that rate as early as you mentioned it, without knowing that he was so happy you have asked for less. So before you mention that price of that whatever that you're charging, first ensure that you ask your client, what is your budget? What is your budget? So from there you can find, okay, my client says his budget is $20, and I was thinking about charging this client $10. So that means the client is paying me well, so it feels like, okay, I'm going to go with this offer that he's making. But if you go and rush and start saying I'm charging $10 for that task, you might find yourself undercharging yourself without knowing. So the best thing that I usually advise is to first try and know the budget of the client before you can start saying this is what you're judging. That saves you lots of hours of trying to move back and forth, because if you start saying $200, the client is having a budget of $500, and then you come to realize later after you've started working with that client, it will feel too bad for you. Let me find something here so that I can show you. So I'm going to share a few of the services. We'll start with online management. I want to mention what it entails to be an online business manager for someone or for your client. You're going to handle different tasks from customer support to virtual office administration. And that means you're going to manage the client's help desk and respond to customer inquiries. Let's say your client has a website that is so busy, it has lots of visitors checking in that website, or he has a busy page. So your work is going to be to help to work as a customer service, or you're going to market yourself as an online business manager and support. So you're going to offer support services like provide a monthly report on customer inquiries, how many customers were inquiring about a certain service or product, depending on what your client is offering. You're also going to help the client in processing orders, refunds, handle other billings inquiries, operate live chat on your website. For example, when you go to my website, you see the website here that you use to log into your student portal. There is that chat button there. It's called Tidio. So Tidio is a chat platform that I'm using to chat with customers directly on my website. So you find yourself using such tools. You chat with customers, and most of the time some clients give you a template that you can use to respond to customer queries that they usually ask. That is one of the tasks. You can also help your client as a business manager to create and send out emails or surveys. For example, they work with the customer or a client or whoever they are working with, and after their completion of the order or of the project, the client wants to know how they performed or how the client has perceived their services. So as his business manager, you're going to send out those emails and surveys to customers to find feedback so that it can help the client to improve his business and take it to another level. And as a business manager, you're also going to help your client to coordinate, schedule meetings, review client's email inbox. For example, I've been talking about email management, and that's where you come in. You check the client's email box and ensure that it's not all that, it's not full. It's clean. The relevant emails, urgent emails have been read. There is no email that has not been responded to, especially the important ones. You also help your client to manage the database of their clients or the contacts. Some of the tools that people use include HubSpot, which is a CRM, client relationship management system. It helps you to manage your relationship with the client. And even if you're not having a client, you can still have HubSpot trying to learn how it works, so that the next time you have a client looking for someone who's an expert in CRM, you find yourself that you're an expert without having done it for someone, but you have already done it for yourself, and now you understand how that works. Another thing, as a business manager, you're going to have the client draft important emails that he sends out to his clients or to his business partners or whoever he wants to send those emails to. You're also going to be in charge of the storage of files on Google Drive, Dropbox. So that means, as a VA, before even you graduate into all that business management tasks, you need to understand how the cloud storage tools work. So you need to know how to use Google Drive. You need to know how to use Dropbox. So you need to learn how to use different tools before you even graduate into that. So there are so many things you're going to do as an online business manager. So you don't have to stick into VA. You can still graduate into online business management. You're going to handle everything of that client. You're going to be the manager of his business. Another thing you can do business and project management. So in this business and project management, you can coordinate and manage different priority projects for your client. Let's say you have a business coach and he has different projects from webinars, meetings, speaking events. So you're going to look into those tasks or those events that he has or project that he has, prioritize them or organize them according to the urgency, and then coordinate, plan out they're going to be held where, time, and keep him updated on the happenings in his business. Another thing that you can do if you're going to market yourself as a business and project manager, you're going to liaise with key business partners. If the person you're working with is a partner to a certain business or is a partner with somebody in his business, you're going to be the one who connects the two of them, or you're going to be the link, so that if they need communication between them, you're going to relay that communication, and you're going to know what's supposed to be done at what time and what your client's supposed to do next. You will manage their schedule, their appointments, their meetings, everything. You use tools like Trello, which I know is very easy. You can use Asana. For Trello, you can sign up. They have a free plan. You go there, sign up on their platform, assign yourself work. Assuming you are the two of you there, you don't have to have someone there for you to learn that tool. You can go there, assign yourself work, and then learn how it was. Because if you're going to do project management, you're going to use tools like Trello, Asana, Basecamp, Slack, and others. Another niche that you could be interested in choosing includes graphic design. So graphic design, I know someone who has been interested in it, and that's Liz. So if you are interested in that, that's also another good niche this year. Let me call it, it's a good niche during this time of the year. Not even this time of the year, it's a hot niche that you can market yourself. If you're good with graphics, you know how to design those graphics, you can do that. Market yourself as a good graphic designer. Many people are getting into Pinterest, and that means if you start offering graphic design as a service, you're going to get a market, because a platform like Pinterest needs a lot of graphics. It's not like Facebook or Twitter, where you go add your content without an image or the way you want. For Pinterest, you need to have an image to add there before you can add any content that you want. So you could market yourself as a graphic designer, helping people use platforms like Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter to create those graphics, stunning graphics that sell. And always ensure that when you're creating those graphics, you use royalty-free images, so that you don't get penalized for using someone's image without permission. So you can create, as I mentioned, you can create graphics, ebooks, you design those covers, you design images for the website. So there are so many things you can do in that. And even if you're not going to work for someone, you could also have a sidebar for yourself where you create those wedding cards, the fundraising cards, all those type of cards. So because now you have at least learned how to create those graphics, yours will be standing and they'll stand out. The tools that you can use to create graphics include PicMonkey and Canva. I love Canva because it is easy to use. It's not like all other tools. For me, it is easy to use and it's free, so you don't have to struggle using it. Another service you can do, and this one is very hot, it's social media marketing together with social media management. You realize most people are moving their businesses into online, and after this pandemic, I know everyone is going to want to have a business on social media, from Instagram to Facebook to Pinterest to Twitter. And what does that mean? That means there are people who are going to join these platforms and they don't know how to use them. If those people don't know how to use those platforms, they are going to need someone to help them with the setup from zero upwards. Someone doesn't know how to set up a Facebook account, doesn't know how to create a Facebook page, doesn't know how to create a YouTube page, and that's where you are going to come in. You are going to help that person create his Facebook page, his Pinterest page, or whatever account that person wants. That's where you are going to come in. So it's a hot service that you should learn. Learning simple things like creating a Facebook page can help you a lot. Learning simple things like optimizing your Facebook page, making it easy to easily found on Google and even on Facebook when someone is searching using the relevant keywords, that one can help. You should also learn, if you're interested in social media marketing and management, you should also learn how to moderate and manage online groups. The best way to learn community management, because most people, when they're looking for a social media manager, they usually never use the word a social media manager. Most of them try to say, I'm looking for a community manager. So if they say they're looking for a Facebook community manager, that only means they're looking for someone to do social media management for them on Facebook. And that means they're looking for someone to manage their groups. People have groups that are really, really busy and they don't have the time to manage those groups. So they need you, and most of the time, they could be saying that I need someone who understands this and this niche, and you'll be managing a group of this and this kind. You'll be responding to their messages and emails and whatever you. They may also be looking for someone to manage even LinkedIn groups, forums, like Quora. You go there, you comment. Maybe it's a niche on parenting and you are an expert in that. Someone would be looking for a person to do the commenting, respond to questions, just in a way to help them create their credibility online, build their authority online. So if you're going to focus on that, then you need to get into social media and be there all the time. Learn everything that you need, especially creating a group, how to create a group, and how to manage a Facebook group, and how to create also a page. The best way I said to learn how to do all this, identify those people who have groups and have pages. Make friends with those people. There are people who have pages and they don't have the time. They have busy groups, they don't have the time. So you are interested in learning how these things work, because even if you have that page, it may not be that busy. Identify one person, approach that person professionally. Tell that person, I know you have a page, but I'm not here for the money. I need a testimonial, and what I want, as I manage your group, I'll be learning, and at the end of the day, maybe after 2 weeks or 1 month, you'll give me a review that I'm a good community manager or Facebook manager or social media manager, whichever way you want to be called, whichever name you want to be called. So identify those people, approach them in a professional manner, and you'll be on your way to the best social media manager. Tools that you can use to do that social media management include Hotsuite, Buffer, Heidegger, Later, and others. So if you're focusing on that, at least that's the list that you can do. But if you relax waiting for the client to give you task before you can learn that one, then you are in for a shock. And if you're also focusing on social media management or social media marketing, you need to have good design skills, which is not mandatory, but it's also good. You also need to learn how to create Facebook ads. You could also use Facebook ads as a way of marketing yourself. You could market yourself as you could market yourself as a Facebook marketing expert, a Facebook ads expert. I know one girl, and she's an Indian. She does a lot of FB. So her work entails helping people create Facebook ads. So if you also wish, you could learn how to create converting Facebook ads and then use that one to market yourself, because people are looking up to Facebook ads to market their products and services. And setting up Facebook ads, it's kind of tricky. It's kind of hard, not for everyone. It's not easy for everyone, but some people find it hard. So if you can learn that one and master that one, then you can market yourself as a Facebook ads expert, which is so good because there are also some Kenyan companies looking for people to help them set up Facebook ads. So at least those are some of the areas that I think are marketable right now. Another hot service right now is internet marketing and support. Internet marketing and support. People are marketing online. In as much as people are doing the offline marketing, people are also marketing online. Let's say you're focusing on business coaches and consultants. Maybe that person does marketing offline, but is going to need marketing online based on the audience that person is targeting. So you're going to help that person in setting up marketing funnels, setting up pages, creating opt-in pages, sales pages, event pages, order pages, using tools like Optimize Price, Lead Pages, Elementor, which is a plugin, using another tool. Which one is that? Those are some of the top tools. There are some email marketing softwares that make it easy for you to create landing pages and sales funnels like GetResponse, which I love a lot because it's easy to use. So if you're going to focus on offering internet marketing services like creating landing pages, then you need to learn some tools like lead pages. You need to learn tools like that one. Is it possible to create FB pages without personal Facebook account? I don't think it's easy to create a FB page without a personal Facebook account, because when you are creating a Facebook page, it's going to be linked to your personal account. So for you to have a Facebook page, then you need to have a Facebook account, a personal account, before you can create a Facebook page. So I don't think it's possible for you to create a Facebook page without a personal account. Maybe if they change, I don't know, but from what I know, you cannot create that one without a personal account. So you need a personal account for you to create a Facebook page. And let's continue. Okay, someone is asking, you're adding questions on the wrong part, not on the questions. Okay. That's okay.